The 2026 Toyota RAV4 is America's favorite SUV. Practical, efficient, and trusted by millions.
But now, Toyota has thrown in a serious curveball, the all-new Crown Signia.
It's bigger, more premium, more powerful, and surprisingly close in price. On paper, you'd think this comparison would be tight, but after looking at the design, performance, tech, and real-world value, one of these SUVs pulls ahead in a way I didn't expect. The real question is, are you about to overpay for the wrong Toyota? Let's break it down. For years, the Toyota RAV4 has been the safe choice in America. It's one of the best-selling SUVs in the country, known for reliability, strong resale value, and excellent fuel economy. Families love it, commuters trust it, and with the 2026 refresh, Toyota is doubling down with updated styling, improved tech, and even smarter hybrid options aimed right at the heart of the compact SUV market.
But then there's the 2026 Toyota Crown Signia, and this is where things get interesting. The Crown name has traditionally meant premium comfort and upscale design. Now, Toyota has transformed it into a sleek, wagon-like SUV that sits above the RAV4 in price and positioning. It's aimed at buyers who want something more refined than a typical compact SUV, but without jumping into full luxury brand territory.
So here's the big question. If the RAV4 is the proven bestseller and the Crown Signia is the new premium contender, which one actually makes more sense in today's market? Is the Crown Signia worth the extra money? Or has the RAV4 quietly become so good that it makes its bigger sibling hard to justify?
In the next few minutes, we're going to break down design, interior quality, technology, performance, efficiency, and real-world value, because the difference between these two might be bigger than you think. Now let's get into where these two really start to separate and where things get surprisingly interesting. Starting with design, the 2026 RAV4 sticks to what works. It's rugged, upright, and confidently SUV-shaped. The front end looks tougher this year, with sharper LED headlights and a more aggressive grille. It still has that outdoorsy, ready-for-anything vibe, especially in trims like the Woodland or TRD-inspired versions. It looks like a vehicle built for road trips, Home Depot runs, and light trails on the weekend.
But then you look at the Crown Signia, and it's a completely different personality. Lower, sleeker, and more sculpted, it almost feels like a luxury wagon blended with an SUV. The smooth body lines, slim lighting elements, and premium wheel designs make it look more expensive than it actually is. Park it next to the RAV4 and it instantly feels more upscale and modern. The question is, does that sleek design come at a practical cost? We'll get to that.
Inside is where the gap starts to widen. The RAV4's cabin is functional and smartly laid out. You get a large central touchscreen, digital driver display, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and plenty of storage. Materials are solid, especially in higher trims, but it still leans practical over plush. It's built to be durable, easy to use, and family-friendly.
The Crown Signia, on the other hand, feels like Toyota turned the volume up on refinement. Softer materials, a cleaner dashboard layout, ambient lighting, and more sound insulation give it a quieter, more premium atmosphere. The seats feel more supportive, and overall comfort is noticeably higher, especially on longer drives. It's not Lexus-level luxury, but it's definitely playing in that direction. Under the hood, the differences become even clearer. The RAV4 continues to focus heavily on efficiency. Expect strong fuel economy, especially in hybrid form, making it one of the smartest daily drivers in its class. It's responsive enough for city driving, smooth on highways, and predictable in corners, but it's not trying to be sporty. The Crown Signia brings more power to the table. Its hybrid setup delivers stronger acceleration and a more refined driving feel. It feels calmer at high speeds, more planted, and a bit more confident when merging or passing. It's not a performance SUV, but it definitely feels like the more mature, composed option.
And here's where things get interesting. Despite being more premium and more powerful, the Crown Signia isn't dramatically more expensive than a high-trim RAV4. That overlap creates real tension between these two. So now the big questions start forming. Do you choose proven practicality and class-leading efficiency? Or do you step up for more comfort, more presence, and a smoother drive? Because once we talk about the biggest strengths and the hidden drawbacks, the answer might not be what you expect.
And this is where everything changes. On paper, you might expect the Crown Signia to walk away with this. It's more powerful, more refined, and positioned as the more premium Toyota. But when you actually drive them back to back, the story gets a lot more interesting. The Crown Signia absolutely feels smoother. The ride is calmer over rough pavement, road noise is lower, and acceleration feels effortless when merging onto the highway. It glides, it feels mature, confident, like it belongs in a higher class. But then you step into the RAV4 Hybrid, and suddenly the gap shrinks fast. The RAV4 feels lighter on its feet. It's quick off the line, surprisingly responsive in city traffic, and easier to maneuver in tight spaces. Visibility's excellent, the steering feels direct, and in everyday driving, it just feels simple, in a good way. It's less flashy, but incredibly usable.
And here's the turning point. When you factor in fuel economy and real-world efficiency, the RAV4 starts making a very strong argument. For many drivers, especially commuters and families, that extra refinement in the Crown Signia doesn't completely outweigh the RAV4's practicality and lower running costs. So while the Crown Signia feels like the upgrade emotionally, the RAV4 feels like the smarter decision logically. That's the twist. One SUV wins your heart, the other wins your brain. And now the real question becomes, which one should actually win your money?
So here's the final verdict. If you're looking at this purely from a smart, practical, everyday ownership perspective, the 2026 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid is incredibly hard to beat. It delivers excellent fuel economy, strong resale value, proven reliability, and just enough modern tech to feel current without overwhelming you. It's easy to park, easy to drive, and easy to live with. For commuters, small families, and budget-conscious buyers, it simply makes sense. This is the SUV that wins your brain.
But if comfort, refinement, and a more premium driving experience matter more to you, the 2026 Toyota Crown Signia makes a compelling case. It's quieter, smoother, more upscale inside, and feels like a step toward luxury without carrying a luxury badge price. For buyers who want something unique, something that stands out from the sea of compact SUVs, the Crown Signia feels special. This is the SUV that wins your heart. In today's U.S. market, where buyers are demanding both efficiency and comfort, this comparison shows exactly where Toyota is heading. The RAV4 continues to dominate the mainstream. The Crown Signia signals Toyota pushing upward, blurring the line between practical and premium. So which one should you choose? If value and efficiency top your list, the RAV4 is the clear, rational winner. If refinement and presence matter more, the Crown Signia justifies its price. Now I want to hear from you. Which one would you park in your driveway? Drop your choice in the comments and tell me why. And if this comparison helped you out, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more honest car reviews, and I'll see you in the next one.